This is Michael Berger with SolutionsForLiberty.com. One solution for liberty is to avoid working from home unless you are working for yourself. This is a little bit counterintuitive because it would seem that working from home would be more liberating than working from the office. But there are hidden dangers to working at home. As a human being, you were designed to interact with other human beings. Being successful in our jobs requires more than properly filling out TPS reports. Promotions at work are often due as much to casual conversations people have around the coffee maker or the copier as the person's ability to perform their job duties. Because the cost of living is always rising, if you don't get regular raises in pay, you don't stay where you are, you fall further behind. Although working from home may sound liberating at first, in a society where people depend on money to survive, there is no such thing as liberty if you can't afford to pay for groceries or for gas. Chances are the corporation you work for is fairly predatory when you get right down to it. Oh sure, when they are hiring you, they often act like the corporation is one large happy family, eagerly awaiting to accept you into their open arms. But you know that if it came down to it, they wouldn't hesitate to fire your ass. You aren't shown the real nature of a corporation when you are being hired, or when you are at the annual Christmas party. A corporation's true nature is only revealed when you come in one day only to find that your password has been changed or that your ID badge no longer works. When security escorts you to your desk as if you were some kind of criminal and watches you like a hawk while you clean out your desk so they can march you out the front door. If that is how cold they can be to people that they have worked with in person, imagine how easy it would be for them to fire you if you were working from home full-time. Have you heard of this multimillionaire businessman named Kevin O'Leary? He's one of the sharks on the show Shark Tank. He seems to really embrace this whole working from home thing. Here's a clip from an interview where he was asked about it.
And I understand that you can't get a lot of people to come back to the office.
I thought it would be in accounting, logistics, compliance departments, the people who used to work in cubicles. It's everybody. They don't want to come back. And so we have to learn to live this way, and I'm okay with it. It works. I find it really interesting.
So you're okay with it?
Okay. One of the guys that's crucial to our whole operating company accounting said to me, I grew up on a farm. I'm going back to the farm. I'm going to live on the farm. I'll work for you, but it's going to be from the farm. I said, cool. I'm okay with it. No problem.
Isn't it nice that he's so flexible and accommodating? Doesn't that just warm your heart? No, I won't work from home, Kevin. I'm only available to work in person. I work face to face. I produce in person. I am a human being and I do business with other human beings face to face and nose to nose. And now that I've finally figured out what this whole Great Reset is about, now that I know that you're trying to lure me into a trap, you're not going to be able to trick me into working from home. I'm not some automated bot or program that can be shoved aside into some server closet until you can find a convenient way to replace me. I'm not going to work from home and compete with someone who lives halfway around the world. Someone who has a dirt floor and can survive on a few $100s a month when my expenses are much higher. Because I'm not interested in trying to win a race to the bottom. I'm not going to be forced to go to a website like Elance or Odesk or whatever the damn thing's called now just to compete for a chance to keep the job that I already have.